Good morning and welcome back, friends. Hello again, this time from beautiful, sunny, gorgeous Vancouver, British Columbia on the Fraser River. Today, we're going to talk about my 5 favorite walks in Vancouver, Greater Vancouver, which are not called the Stanley Park Seawall. Welcome to Adventures with Phil.
Let's start out in Delta and the Reifel Bird Sanctuary. Located on the Fraser River estuary, it's the perfect mix of exercise and sightseeing. In the spring, you can find thousands of waterfowl and their young, as it's a fantastic location for food and a safe haven for nesting and breeding. Keep your eyes peeled for secluded blinds to view some of the more skittish fowl. Make your way around the grassy trails to the west and get breathtaking views of the Salish Sea and Vancouver Island. If you're good with heights, make your way up to the viewing tower for 360 degrees of beauty. Now, staying in Delta, next up is Watershed Park. As the name implies, the trails are located in a perfect example of Pacific Northwest evergreen forest. Soft, loamy trails are entwined with cedar and Douglas fir trees. You feel like you're a million miles away from civilization, even though you're basically in the suburbs. It's a great respite from all of the urban chaos. There's very little incline, so it's pretty manageable. There's not really too much clear signage, so try to remember where you parked and make your way back in the general direction when you start your return. Let's head back to Vancouver. No, we're still not going to cover the seawall. Instead, I'm going to show off my new neighborhood again. It's the Riverwalk in the River District. On the north banks of the Fraser River lies a long trail which gives great views of working tugboats, log booms, pleasure craft, and all sorts of marine life. It's an accessible flat walk and is a fantastic way to explore a small community which has been nestled away from busy Marine Drive for decades. We never would have found this beautiful location if we hadn't moved here. On to Richmond. The Iona Beach Jetty is an 8-kilometer out and back trail which extends into the tidal zone by Vancouver International Airport. This was our first real exercise after we began quarantine, and we continue to hit this trail weekly. In the shallow waters, often we would find several blue herons fishing for herring and other small delicacies. Looking up, hawks, falcons, and both golden and bald eagles would often be seen nearby. Depending on wind direction, planes will pass right overhead on final approach to YVR. When the really big ones come in, it can be quite exhilarating. I really do love it out there. Last, but certainly not least, we head to Burnaby and the appropriately named Burnaby Lake Park. This 10-kilometer loop around the lake is absolutely gorgeous. A pristine marsh and fish spawning lake is encompassed by untouched aquatic plants and surrounded by trees. Near one of the north entrances, there's a fish ladder. Along the eastern border of the trail is an active rail line. To the south, a wildlife refuge, and a rowing club. The trail offers both a sense of isolation among the forest, as well as the occasional expansive view across the lake. It feels about as close to nature as you can truly get, yet, at a certain point, you're surprisingly close to the freeway. If you have the time to explore before the rains come, do yourself a favor and hit these trails. Greater Vancouver has so much to offer, but often we never stop to appreciate what we have in our own backyard. 2020 has been a rough one, but I'm personally grateful for the opportunity to set out on so many underappreciated and underrepresented trails. Thanks for watching, and please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me, and it encourages me to continue to create new videos. See you again soon, friends.